We managed to avoid the panda sausages because Rosie had a humongous toddler tantrum when she couldn't find her hairspray. We could hear her snarling and spitting in the motorhome like a caged raccoon. Eventually, her dad had to drive to the nearest town in the sports car for an emergency replacement. We just left them to it. Bit of an overreaction, said Dad as we walked away. Oh no, said Mum. It's important for her to look her best. I said nothing. The only way Rosie could look her best was if we put a paper bag over her face. None of us wanted to spend our caravan to do. I couldn't imagine what she might have been doing, but I didn't want to be with her anyway. Anyone who thinks Rosie Taylor is nice should be avoided at all costs. Dad, Gamble and I went to the crazy golf course. I was absolutely useless. I could barely even hit the ball, let alone get it to go in the hole. And I wished I'd had a decent friend with me. Gamble was still in a grump about Rosie calling him ugly. It was totally not like him. At one point, a rabbit stopped on the grass near us, and he didn't even try to hit it with his golf club or anything. When we got back to the caravan afterwards, Mum was waiting inside with a strange smile on her face. We ate cold tin spaghetti out of a can because the cooker didn't work. Then Mum told Dad and me to get ready for the beauty contest. But I don't want to watch it, I moaned. Me neither, said Dad. Mum tutted. We want to impress the Taylors, don't we? Not particularly, I said. Mum just pretended she hadn't heard. Where's Darren? He was so sad, so I let him listen to Radio Brain Smash in the car, said Dad. I was surprised Mum couldn't hear the music. The thudding drums were shaking the whole caravan. He'll give us a flat battery, she said. Go and get him and I'll sort out your clothes. I found Gamble sitting in the car holding a pen. This isn't usually a good thing. He has a serious graffiti habit. If you give him a pen, he'll usually start writing rude words on everything. One time, we got kicked off a bus after he drew a boob on the back of an old man's bald head. I knocked on the window and he told me he'd be inside once he'd listened to the end of his song. He looked a bit happier at least, but the song, Chronic Bumsplosion by the Toilet Blockers, was giving me a headache. So I was glad to get back away. Unfortunately, this feeling didn't last long. When I walked back into the caravan, I stopped in my tracks. Mum was proudly holding up the worst outfit I've ever seen. A pair of green and yellow check trousers with a matching waistcoat, braces and bow tie. Ta-da! She exclaimed. What the squash chicken nugget is that? I said. It was like something a talking mole would wear in a cartoon. It's your wedding outfit, she grinned. I bought it the other day, so I thought I'd surprise you. Surprise me? She almost gave me a heart attack. I felt myself sweating. I thought I'd be wearing normal stuff to the wedding. Tell me you're kidding, I said. I can't wear that. It'll blind people. But it's from an expensive shop. A clothes shop or a joke shop, I asked, completely serious. Mum pursed her lips. Look. If we're going to be friends with the Taylors, we need to wear designer clothes. Just because clothes are expensive, it doesn't mean they're good, I said. This was true, by the way. Rosie Taylor's clothes cost loads of money, and half the time she looks like she's been dressed by an alien. It was on special offer, said Mum. 99% off. Only because nobody else in the whole world would ever wear it. And hang on, I said, a horrible feeling building up in my guts. Why do I have to wear it now? You need to dress smartly to watch Rosie in her contest. You want me to go out in public like that? I cried. People will think I've gone mad. Don't be silly, this is important. We need the Taylors to know that we enjoy doing the same things as they do. That way they'll want us to be our friends. And you should be supporting Rosie, Roman. You and her look lovely together. We do not, I cried. I did not like the sound of that one bit. I'm not going tonight, and I'm not wearing that. I thought you might say that, said Mum, so I brought these at the campsite shop. Then, as cool as you like, she reached into the cupboard, pulled out a cardboard box and flipped open the lid. The tray contained 12 plump, sticky, squidgy splodge raspberry jam donuts, my favourites. Oh my word, they looked gorgeous. The sugar on top glistening like crushed diamonds, the ruby red jam trickling out the side, the holes in the sides like little mouths whispering to me, "Eat us, Roman, eat us." Licking my lips, I reached forward to grab one, but she pulled the box out of my grasp. "Aha," she said. "Only if you come and watch the competition in your wedding outfit." What if I don't want to? Then these are going straight in the bin. Surely this was bribery, cruelty, torture. How could anyone threaten to destroy something so beautiful? There must be laws against it. What would she threaten to do next? Strangle a dolphin? Drop a nuclear bomb on a kitten? I couldn't bear to see this happen.